Thank you, and welcome to this presentation of New Technology Artifact, presented to you by Carrie L. Coleman-Benton of Carrington's Academy. Carrington's Academy is seeking to implement new technology within the schools. Through this, we have developed a technology implementation plan, also known as our TIP. The TIP is designed to transform the way teachers teach and students learn. This plan is intended to meet and serve the needs of our students within our academy. Our technology plan will be developed in three parts, all parts building upon one another. Student reading proficiency will be the main focus of this plan because developing strong readers with a solid foundation is key for all students to be successful in every subject and throughout life. The program that we plan to bring in is iReady. iReady is an interactive online program designed to assess students and provide individual instruction based on each student's unique needs. The unique needs are developed based off the information gathered from the diagnostics test before each student begin the interactive program, which is intended to act as a game of learning. Students will take a diagnostic program. The information is then provided to the teachers via the teacher's iReady dashboard. Teachers are able to look at the student's diagnostic growth, the diagnostic status, and of course, the diagnostic results for the class and each individual student. Once students' diagnostic information is gathered, their individual plans are then developed. From the individual plans, instruction is provided. Throughout the instruction, students are able to move from lesson to lesson. However, if students are struggling or having issues with lessons, the teachers and the students will receive warnings. Students receive this caution when they begin to struggle with two lessons. When students have failed three or more lessons, they will then have their domains cut off. In order for a domain to be turned back on, a teacher must then go in and provide individualized instructions to that student based on the domain that was cut off. Personalized learning. Here, teachers have their individual students. It tells you exactly how long the students have been on the program, what percent of the lessons have been passed, what percent of the lessons have been completed. If a student receives these warning labels, remember again, this means the domain has been cut off. This means the student is struggling with lessons. If I click on this individual student, I'm able to see exactly what that student is struggling with. This student is struggling with vocabulary. I click on it. I'm actually able to see it. It tells me this student domain was cut off at comprehension. I'm actually able to see it. How can I help that student on their individual plan? Now, as the teacher, I know that student is struggling with vocabulary and comprehension. I go back in to instruction. And I'm able to actually pull up the actual information. Assess and teach, instruction, going to reading, and I go down here and I find those domains that the student was struggling with. If I click on it, this is comparing long vowels. It will actually give me that information. So I click this lesson to learn. And this is what the student will actually see when they go in that lesson. So working on students' individual learning. iReady for individualized learning for students.